Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Goode with your weekly update. The Tourism Advisory Committee and Prescott Area Arts and Humanities Council grant program has started accepting applications for grants. This Friday, March 11th, there will be a mandatory meeting at 3 p.m. via Zoom or in person for grant applicants. Council will be busy tomorrow with meetings. We'll start out with the executive session meeting at 10 a.m., where we will be updated by our legal staff on 3 topics: airport impact zones, a real estate property proposal near Overland Trail, and a transportation improvement intergovernmental agreement with Yavapai County. In the 1 p.m. study session, we'll be hearing from the Prescott Frontier Days World's Oldest Rodeo on last year's activities, as well as details regarding the recent economic impact study conducted by the organization. In our last study session held last month on February 22nd, Council discussed applications received regarding the naming of the Prescott Centennial Center. There are 2 candidates under consideration for the naming of the building: Major Frank Shield Jr. and former Mayor Marlon Kirkendall. At that February 22nd meeting, Council considered information presented on Major Shield. This week, we'll hear a presentation about Mayor Kirkendall's contributions to our community. Finally, the Council will have a presentation of the second draft of the 2022 Water Management Policy. The city's current water management policy was adopted in November of 2019. Upon direction from the Mayor and Council, staff began working on a revised water management policy in 2022. The first draft of the 2022 Water Management Policy was presented to Council for discussion at 2 study sessions in January. Additionally, the Water Issues Subcommittee specifically discussed policies related to water outside city limits. On February 1st, 2022, and policies related to a water budget on March 1st, 2022. From this input, a second draft of the 2022 Water Management Policy has been developed, and we will hear the details of this draft tomorrow. I'd like to highlight a couple of items from the voting meeting starting at 3 p.m. We'll be approving appointments of members to 12 different city committees, commissions, and boards. These members all volunteer their time and expertise to our city and provide invaluable services. The city appreciates all the contributions from those that serve in so many ways. I personally want to thank these hardworking volunteers. Here at the city, we're excited about the prospect of being able to finally pay off the unfunded pension liability by the end of this year. We are developing a council policy that the funding of the annual required contributions, otherwise known as ARC or ARC, for the city's pension funds will be a priority during the annual budget process, before any other service enhancements are considered. This will apply to both PSPRS and the ASRS pension funds. The city is working hard to ensure that travel on our streets is as streamlined as possible. One of the ways that is being implemented is by coordinating signal timing plans for optimized efficiency and the time of day coordinated programming. As such, we will soon be updating many of the 56 traffic signals within the city. Former Councilman Bob Bell passed away last week. He would have been 91 on April 6th. Bob was a veteran serving with the Marine Corps in the Korean War. He was extremely proud of his service to our country. He loved this community and considered Prescott his hometown. He served on council for 8 years, from 2001 to 2009. I personally want to offer my condolences to Councilman Bell's friends and family and to express my deepest sympathies. Thanks for listening. This is Mayor Phil Goode, and this is our weekly update.